And again, Bible verses, you know, 9/11 was a Bible verse. 7/11 is also 11:7, which is a Bible verse. And like we talked about, the event of 9/11 is tied to Revelation 9/11 and can be also tied to Revelation. Since September was the 7th month, it could be Revelation 11:7, because that's how you write the date of September 11 in all the other countries. So you would have an English version, 9/11, and then you would have their cryptic, again, 9-7, just like October is really the 8th month at one time. So the cryptic version would be the date written now in the other direction. So 9/11 was about 11:7 and 9/11 Bible verses. So the next time he goes down, to think it wouldn't be connected to a Bible verse is naive. Possible, but so I'm like, well, if it is 7:15 and we're just kind of looking at it kind of big time, I thought, well, we're really looking at June 21st through the 25th, or 7/21 through 7/25, because of the book of Daniel. Well, if he was to go down on 7:15, let's look at Daniel 7:15. And right after you finish 2 verses, which are glorious, even though you're talking before that, remember, it goes back and forth. Daniel goes back and forth. Daniel 7, goes back and forth. 2 verses of glory of God and his victory, and then 2 verses of the horn, the beasts, but then 2 more verses of God and his glory, who will win. But then it's followed again next, right after 2 amazing verses concerning our God winning. Daniel says he's grieved. I, Daniel, was grieved in my spirit, in the midst of my body, and the visions of my head troubled me. Well, nothing is going to trouble me more than when the book of Revelation is opened. When he goes down, I would hope every single one of us absolutely get shivers up our spine, because we will know. I think the Lord will put it in our spirit that'll run all through our body to understand the gravity of the situation, where the rest of the world will not yet. They'll start getting upset when all their toys are taken away, food, water, electricity, and me too. I'm in the flesh. But also the spirit of understanding the book of Revelation is opened, and that we're living in it in real time. So if he was to go down, I can't help but think the Lord would have put that verse there for it. I came near after that on 7:16. I came near unto one of them that stood by. I think this is an angel, and asked him the truth of all this. So he told me and made me known the interpretation of the things. So clarity starts to come. These great beasts, which are four kings, which shall rise out of the earth, and that's your 7:17. And again, 7:18, it's back to the Lord again. And then verse 19, back to the beasts. So anyway, I just wanted to read 7:15 to you. And are there more 7:15s out there? That because he's going to New York, and that's unique. especially when we realize that the Janus 60th event is the reason why he's there. And that event, when it took place, is a 37 progression that lands directly on the 15th. So it does give cause. And again, because of that scene in The Dark Knight, where in New York City, all those windows, the assassin's rifle is great cause for concern. And then Christian Bale repping Trump does get shot at. Like we said, he doesn't die in the scene. And just like the real Trump won't die in this staged event either. All right, love you.